Thanks, Craig. Good morning to you too. And we welcome and say good morning this morning to Lisa McKnight and John Bloodgood from Hare Productions out of Montour Falls. And thanks for coming in early because I know tonight is opening night of your latest show, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? So thank you for joining us. Start off, I guess, telling us, give us a short synopsis of the show.
Certainly, Leanne. George and Martha are a couple at a university. He's a professor, she's the president's daughter. And after a long drunken faculty party, they decide to invite one of the younger, a new professor and his wife over. And George and Martha have a tendency to play cruel little games with each other. And as the night progresses, it gets uglier and uglier, and we bring in our guests as sort of pawns in our little games.
And you're playing Martha.
I am.
And now tell us your characters.
I'm playing Nick. He is the new college professor. He kind of comes in, and they get done with the father's party, and we come in, and we're kind of invited at the last minute, and kind of throughout the night the mood changes a little bit. We're kind of a little shy at first, and then kind of by the end of it we're all ready to kill each other, so it gets pretty interesting by the end of it.
Very cool. So this show is probably more so for the adult crowd, is that right?
Very much so.
Okay. It sounds like a good time. Are you ready to kick off this show tonight? It runs this weekend and next weekend, right? So tell us when and where.
We're at the Elmira Psychiatric Center, which is 100 Washington Street, right next to the St. Joe's Emergency Room. This weekend and next weekend, Fridays and Saturdays at 7 and Sundays at 2.
Okay, very cool. And the charity, each one of your shows goes to benefit a different local charity. This time it's Meals on Wheels of Chemung County, is that right?
That's right.
So tell us, how does that benefit them, and what made you pick them?
A portion of each ticket goes to the charity. Each one of our shows we choose a local charity, and our board sits down and looks at what needs there are in the community and tries to meet those. I know I was just speaking to their director, Darlene, and she said they need $1.1 million to move into their new building next year. So they're really in need of these funds.
So that is a big call then to go out and see Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Quick again, this weekend and next weekend, Elmira Psychiatric Center. And you can buy tickets at the door?
That's right.
Okay, very great. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and break a leg tonight and this weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, Leanne.